one dose solves any problem.
Let's try. Ready to be kicked? No, Ashermain. I haven't played Ashermain yet, and I really want to, because I think it can be super fun.
Sit down. Make your plate.
Oh, we go Zeph. Zeph is fine. Let's go Zeph, though. Scrounging shipwright over the Doodoo for sure. Again, it has to be photon cannon. There's just no choice here. It just has to be Templar. I've already tried. I've purposely tried Shadow Cloaked Assailant, and I've I've recorded myself saying I wish this card was as good as Sen'jin like 3 times. I do love Toy Boat, but I think it just has to be the Temps. Found Web Weaver to be intriguing. Do like a Herald though. I guess that many Templars title would make for an interesting one anyway, huh? Dude, every time he does, you know what I tell him, K2? For 2 months, I told him, I think StarCraft has cool flavor, and I think it was designed really cool with the synergies and stuff, but it's too internally synergistic and too consistently strong, making it a stale and rough for Arena. I told him, I don't think it's good. I think this Arena meta sucks because of it. So this is where it gets interesting. Yeah, I love Dreambound Raptor, and I think it might be the more consistent like tempo thing, but this could be Ashermain. I think we try a little Raptor. It'll be a little fun board swarm stuff. I don't like Warp Gate in Rogue. I also think I don't like Agency Espionage. Let's go Manager. Silence is fine. Tradable as well. Shadow Step or Crystal. I think we go with a Crystal. Works with my shipwright already. Void Ray. Chrono or another Templar? The second Templar is worth a lot, right? So is Draw, man. Draw is so important. Is Templar not more common than Chrono Boost if you count the combination of High or Dark because I don't care which I get? Does that make sense? As in either Templar? I think so, right? Like, Dark Templar might be rarer than Chrono, but Dark or High is more common than Chrono then, right? I know, next, so that's then the risk. But having 2 and not drawing them is also super rough. I think we go Chrono. Do I even want a Blink? I like Space Rock. Let's go, Joe. I love Dubious. I feel like it's Dubious is better than Void Ray even. Shadow Step. What about Shadow Step Zeph? What else can I Shadow Step? Shipwright. Void Ray. Discovered Ashermain. The one helps with Dubious and stuff and Dreambound though. Probably is the one. I still don't know how I'm getting Ashermain. Nightmare Fuel. There we go. I love that card. Hey Lorenzo, thank you for the follow. I've tried Mimicry and doesn't really feel it. Interesting. Bellhop versus Overplanner. Let's take Overplanner. I like both of these, but we take Troubled, I think. Space Truck now, I guess, over this. Although I don't mind Messmaker versus Mages, actually. But I think Space Truck's pretty fine. Let's take a photo cannon. Let's go Void Ray. Enchi? Tempe? Do I even want? Probably go Bargain now. You ever go Shipwright over Void Ray now? Go Shipwright. I think it's still Void Ray, Ivanovich. I do have triple photon actually, so maybe you're right. I just felt like I need a little more proactive 2s like Fulltime is saying. What about Robo now? Backstab is really good for the combo cards. Mainly Bargain and Dubious. Too much draw, do I? I've got triple Chrono, but that's it now? I mean, that's it. That's a lot anyway, but I guess I've got Trouble Mechanic as well. We've got Nightmare Fuel for Generation. Oh, I've got Dubious as well. Yeah, let's go Backstab. And Blink as well. Know what I mean? I could keep the Templar, but with Chrono in hand, I don't really need to. 1, 2, 3 from that Chrono. Very good curve. That's true. Elrich. It's gonna be a little hard to tell because I have multiple Chrono. So the impact may be that I wouldn't even have Chrono now because the odds would be 66% of whether I had it or not. So it's a little hard to compare, I feel, but because you can easily say, oh, now I have 3 Templars, wish I had 4, but it's hard to picture whether you would have even drawn the Chrono and whether you would have even drawn the Templar had you not had it, kind of thing. You actually cannot do that, Elrich. I don't know if you know. I guess not. Once you've clicked the card in the draft, that's when it checks your collection. If I were to change Portrait or craft a card in gold now, it won't change until next run. So I want to buff the 1-2, but if I do it this way, the 3-3 will be on the edge and then it won't buff 2 things, so I think I choose this way. You go for the Raptor with coin, and then you just Chrono boost. I could. Get the double value. I got Rush. Is that Rush? No. Wait, this got nothing? I'm 100% sure that yesterday I tested it, and this is play, but the 2-2 copy happens after the effect. So it copies, it doesn't buff the copy, so this should have been elusive, sorry, I mean. Do you know what I mean? Whatever, man. I don't know, this game is confusing the crap out of me. But did they just change it now? Because, like, if you Kraken, the 2-2 copy has the Kraken effect in it. Do you know what I mean? I'm, like, quite sure, but whatever. Doesn't matter. It's been alright, hey. I mean, this meta has been a roller coaster for me, but ignoring that, hey, stream's been doing a little better. I've had some good days, you know, like, IRL-wise, man, since I've been struggling a little, as you know. So I'm alright, man. How are you, dude? Raptor says after. I don't know, I'm pretty sure. So, I'm confused, Tempo, because I'm pretty sure that over the last few days, the reason I'm thinking about these interactions this way isn't because I expect them to be one way or another, but rather because I've seen them work that way.
What should I order?
Just want to set up the lethal as much as I can. Oh geez, hey. I hope you feel better, brother. I get well soon, man. I wish I got the high Templar now. Well, that's a lot. No, it's actually a bug with the Briar Spawn Skelly.
Hold on. I'm getting inspiration.
Yeah, I answered you, Ivanovich. You're very dubious. 4, 8, 12, 16.
Sizzle.
Yeah, like I do. This or the best. Well, the Templar is solid, but I feel like I need High Templar so I can clear their board. Maybe they do this now, so I pass. Oh, sorry, Ivanovich. My bad.
Not my nimbus.
I could have Dark Templar the Wind Fury, but I feel my win con needs to be High Templar. We might die here. Yes. We didn't kill it.
Hold on. I'm getting inspiration.
Lot number 802, welcome to the collection.
The issue with preemptively playing the Dark Templar is that if they infiltrate or something... Damn. Pretty good top deck there on 8.
Find me in the dream.
Pretty good. Yeah. What was it? Their turn 4 or 5 was also 5 crewmates or whatever. I don't know. Whatever.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Add 1 more reduction.
Annihilation commencing. Synchronize.
At your knee, Mark.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Hear that sizzle?
Hey Lana. Cheers for the follows, by the way, Warren and unscammable. I hope this deck is unscammable. I still don't think we're out of this, by the way, because I have some starship pieces, including Taunt and Heal,
Medbay reporting in.
which is pretty good. The plan of taking the High Templar first here is that it will help me deal with these 4/4s, knowing they likely value trade me, right? But unfortunately, I do have to semi-overtrade, right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 13. Like, this has to happen. Can I afford to take 4? I feel like I can.
Birds out there! Fix it yourself! Hey, having fun yet?
Max out!
A recurring dream.
I guess 2 in 25 isn't that unlikely. Hey, at least you won. Imagine you lost, Twitch. Wait, what do you mean? What are you looking for, Lan? The patch? The patch is a server side, so I don't know. It will launch over the next hour or two. I guess I could tempo. My thinking is I want to launch next turn. I don't know whether it is or isn't. But yeah, I guess I could have kept the lifesteal alive instead and killed this. Maybe that was slightly better. Since I'm not gonna launch. Since I'm not gonna launch this turn. Let's think. Is this where I go remove it?
Have you filled out the paperwork?
This can be lethal. Are you sure? So unlikely. Has to be like Savage Roar or Bloodlust. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or this. 3, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. So you know why I killed up the lifesteal, guys?
Dead men tell no tales.
Really, Lana?
Like my food.
It shouldn't be a client side one, Lana. It shouldn't be a client side one. Hey, Rolls. Yeah, but they would have traded into the lifesteal canny and given me the 3, no?
Lot number 802, welcome to the collection.
This should be a server side one. So I don't know, Lana, what that is. Maybe it's something else.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Oh, I take the 4, you mean? No, but that would have been one off, Kenny. But that would have been one off, Kenny.
Annihilation commencing.
Because then the breakpoints wouldn't have worked.
Strong as an oak.
Yeah, so there is a patch rolling out. It is a server-side patch, which means you don't need to download anything, right? Server-side patches aren't instantaneous and at the same time for everyone, because that's when it forces you to go out and download something on the client side, on your side. They just slowly roll out on their servers. They have multiple servers, so when they deploy it, it slowly pushes through all the different servers.
This ship would fall apart without me.
So that's how it works. It usually takes somewhere between 1 and 3 hours, I want to say. So it might already be out on your server, and it might not. Good missile pod, but yeah, it seems like they fixed a few things.
For Artanis.
That's a hot fix. A lot of bug stuff, Kane, and a few arena adjustments based on last week, I guess I want to say. Miss. Dark Templar, missile pod, but also backstab. High Templar, backstab. It's gonna be Dark Templar, right? With the backstab and the missile, I guess, then. Draw Void Ray. Backstab, draw Void Ray, missile pod. Should have done this. First, oh Lord Almighty. I thought Moil Strike was less than 12, Canny. I mean, that wasn't the real... You know it wasn't the real reason, Canny.
That toy was made just for me.
Was it charge? Are you sure it was charge? That was the enchantments one.
Darkness descends. I bask in the
Yeah, fair, Canny.
The merging is complete. Annihilation commencing. Power overwhelming.
Did you know Janosik is Slovak Legend of Bandit like Robin Hood? Of course I knew, hey?
Perfect time for you.
Come on. Of course I knew, hey? Literally bedtime stories for me. And Tarotasadar. Alright. Next.
Scabs versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I like my battles the way I like my food. Tough.
Those do you like the card makes your opponent draw 2 cards, get copies of them? Mimicry. So I tried Mimicry in a deck that was like trying to do all of the synergies with it. You know, like the shuffle back into their deck and all of these things. And it wasn't really that good. It felt bad, kind of, almost, I want to say. Really, Sonny? This should be server side. Did you guys download the client side patch like a few days ago?
Watch as I pull. Oh no.
Is coin dubious too much here?
Birds have beds.
Yeah, that's the one, Elrich. So I have a question again, because I didn't even read the patch notes properly, or I've already forgot them. Is it only the Mage Protoss stuff that's going, or is it also the Rogue? Like, are we getting less Templar stuff? All. Oh, thank God. Patch! Exclamation mark patch, Pumpy.
This ship would fall apart without you.
Just say certain postcards. So it can include Rogue, which probably it does also, I would assume, right?
Whoa there, Wispies!
I got coin Templar. Yeah, I think they still had the boost, okay? From what it seems.
Hold on. I'm getting inspiration. I need a vacation from my vacation.
Try this. I can't get the fat void though, right? Is Barker at an all-time high right now?
Watch as I pull. Oh no.
I can't really give you an answer to that, unfortunately, as in I just don't know. This meta is super highly variant though, Gecko. So there's that for sure. Like, what am I even doing? Yeah, it's probably my take as well. Like, do I actually Dark Templar this too for?
Hold on. I'm getting inspiration.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the case for months now, Cosby, I feel you though, as in.
What should I order?
I don't see the line. Nah. It's much more likely to be very good for them, I would say.
Whoa there, Wispies!
One draw of High Templar. I just have to blink, right? High Templar.
I bask in the twilight. Darkness descends. I bask in the twilight. The merging is complete.
Really, Twitch? That sucks. Is that last time from your starship down to the gear? Yeah? What? And then here? Thank you for the follow, Gecko. I'm sorry you're having a rough time, man. I feel you, dude. I'm sorry you guys are having these errors. It should, from what I know, but frankly, what I know is being thrown out of the window, guys. From what I know, this should be a server-side patch and should not include any client downloads. But I don't know, everything I know is being questioned recently, so. Double secret, what are we going? Barrier? Barrier counter? Right. Explosive? Do I still play this? What am I testing for, guys? Counter? Explosive runes? So do I not play anything then? Rogue is not easy nor the best. I mean, this with charge is interesting, but yeah, I saw him, Sabano. Yeah, I mean, I expected it though, Sabano. Remember, these are changes that they probably set last week. What happened? Assume that you were going to make changes to the meta last week. Wouldn't they be perfect? Yeah, the charge is interesting because I could hit my own minion, but if my own minion survives, then they're dead anyway, Tnepo. But yeah, it sucks that now Mage will base it, because Mage climbed to the best as soon as they released the 2/2 Treant. I assume the changes were locked before that, because otherwise it just wouldn't make sense. No, Leros, there are a few people to whom it's happening. So yeah, the StarCraft stuff is being reduced. That is what they're doing, right, Gecko? That is part of what the patch is doing right now. Yeah? Hey, Miranda. Just trying to play around explosive.
A dream come true.
Good call, Mr. Dose. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Getting close, so now we High Templar. No, I would still take 4 damage, Nepo. So the way this works is first it calculates the split, then Divine Shield removes the damage going to the minion. So 2 damage goes to the minion, 4 to your face. The Divine Shield removes the 2, you still take 4. Yeah, it's a server side patch. If you exclamation mark patch, you can see it, Gecko. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm going to. Oh my god, is that the only way they could kill it? Wait, where's Jack? Oh, there it is. I scrolled back just one message less. I'm gonna see it in a second. I've opened it, but I'm gonna see it in a sec. The armor gain, the armor gain, the armor gain. Just gotta be Zeph, right? Like, I can clear 5, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arcanite awakens. Then Zeph. I'd be at 6 health, they have 3. Maybe that is the line.
What should I order?
I can't double 3. 6. I can't double 3.
Hear that sizzle?
I should have played the 1-man, I just didn't have the time. Should have been the keychain though, yes. Would have had lethal? No, I don't have the mana. Depends what you get from Zeph, right? But the point is to try and set up a realm where Zeph could give me lethal. But yeah, it had to be the 1 there, I think. Now I'm gonna try and go for a Zeph lethal, basically. Right? That's the plan anyway. That's 3, 6, 7, so I just need the 1 now.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
We should have played Zeph after the clear last turn. So I was tempted to play Zeph. But I wanted to see if I can find something that doesn't make me need to take the risk with Zeph. But also, it sucks that often they look at the state of the game and in parallel, right? This is the issue, in parallel, they implement both a change to the game and the balance adjustments based on the game. So, what do? Okay, core set rotation, new Death Knight legendaries, and the new arena card. Bug fixes, bug changes. Demon Hunter is busted. Too many StarCraft cards. The community, I've read Reddit, all of it. The community, it's like 99% of the community is saying this. Perfect. That's our changes. So, launch these changes onto the live. Live is a client version, so therefore it has to go live on the Tuesday major patch, right? Bug fixes and server adjusts have to go live on the next server adjustments, and that happens to be Friday. Implement them, get them ready to roll out. Tuesday hits, the meta changes. Then Friday hits, the adjusts launch, but people have now stopped complaining about everything that they wanted to change, and in those 3 days completely shifted everything they wanted, as has the state of the game, and now those aren't actually the changes that I needed. Right, and that's just how it goes. Is that a good thing? No. Not gonna say it was, never is, never was, but it's like it's like an unsolvable lose-lose almost, I wanna say. Which is why sometimes smaller companies perform better. Because they don't have that legality and bureaucracy. I don't know. What else?
For Artanis. For Artanis.
So I have Jax's deck still up. Demon Hunter it is. Ooh, the triple Ravenous Fell Hunter with the double Bullhog, double Wyverns. Very low curve. You also have the Fellbat for the Fell Hunter. That's pretty crazy, Jax. I'm not saying people shouldn't complain, Cabu. It's just a situation of when sometimes people forget how quickly things change and assume that it's always been that way, but because things change in a weekly basis, then suddenly what they complained about last week, which was actually worked on, people assume that no work is ever done rather than the work is a little bit delayed, the word? I don't even know. That's just what happens, unfortunately. I was gonna bargain. Do I even want to bargain anymore?
Set sail for sales!
Thank you for the follow, Preacher. Crazy deck, Jack. Sorry it took me like 10 minutes or so to even get there. It looks pretty sweet, man. Really good curve, and the Death Rattle synergy is just insane. Why has Arena gotten worse at bans the last few years? I think it hasn't. That's the thing. I think it got way better, insanely better, tremendously better, then nothing, then way better, then nothing, and now better. So again, it depends what you want to look at and say is happening. A lot of people don't like, I think the biggest issue normally, in my opinion, is that people like to focus only on the things which support their statement. The truth is that that is not true. If you're comparing to 10 years ago now, yes, Hearthstone is just not there anymore. If you're comparing to like 10 years ago, Hearthstone's just not there anymore. Then I agree with you. But if you're comparing to something in the last 4 years, that isn't true. And I know because I've been streaming for 4 years.
Annihilation.
But yes, compared to 10, 8 years ago, 100%. The game just isn't there anymore though, right? The budget, the team, heck, a different company acquired it. Streamers used to have 80,000 viewers. The game is just nowhere even remotely close to that anymore.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Synchronizing.
That is for sure. But I think it's not true in the last 4 years. I would say in the last 2 months, they've actually done stuff compared to the last 9 months where they didn't, compared to the year before that where they did a lot of stuff, compared to the year before that where they did nothing. What I personally hate, whilst looking at the larger picture, let's put it this way, is how as soon as they see it doing well because they're doing something, they decide to do something even better for the game, but it's coming in the pipeline, and whilst we're waiting for that pipeline, they do nothing, and everyone starts hating the game again.
I'm getting inspiration.
That's what I hate.
I bask in the twilight.
And that sucks. That sucks. It's impossible to make everyone happy also, but I also hope that they can do more. And that's actually one of my biggest hopes for the arena overhaul, is that it creates or puts them in a situation where they are more capable of doing faster changes, answering all this a little better, stuff like that. And we pray, like, hopefully. So what you need to do is reevaluate the design process or overhaul the game. And the design process is, unfortunately, and this will not change, is targeted towards constructed. So Arena will always be a down the pipeline thing, so the only way you can jump the gun, so to speak, is to overhaul the mode in a way to create independence from the design process, or change the design process to create foresight and thought for Arena. That's the only way to fix this. In the same way that I said the same thing for Standard a year and a half ago, where I said the only way they can fix all of these things, the only way they can fix all of these things is to start to create lower power level that isn't solitaire, right? And then go through an entire year of people complaining about the expansions not being delivered as they want to, right? Have all of that complaint reach a standard rotation, push the older sets to wild, then have a year where you've got the trajectory sets leading into the new stuff, right? And have another year of designing the new baseline foundation for Hearthstone to create a better future, whilst people complain for another year again until the sets re-rotate. And that is where we are now. They are actually doing that, which is crazy. But as you can tell, into the Emerald Dream, it isn't even landing. What the hell? None of this is good. All of this sucks. It's just...
Drink with me. What do you have a taste for?
So let's see Andor's deck. Oh, it's double blood with the orbital. Oh my god, triple double blood. Triple travel security and the husk as well. And again, don't get me wrong, guys. You are within all your rights to complain and also to wish for a better save of the game, to wish for them to do more. The only thing I personally don't accept or like is just shit-talking for no reason and attacking people in particular. Those things are useless and dumb. But just always some things to think about, I guess.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Yeah, I do feel that way as well, Parody.
What a steal! What a steal! What a steal!
So I think this has done its job now, since we're going for spells. Hey, Zoidberg. I do hope that they come back in and fix the mage now. Though, that being said, right, like a case in point thing. Me too, Mixa. I think these are all... I agree with you, Isid. I really do. I really do agree with you. We could double Void Ray, but I think I'm fine to risk this. I wish there was better communication, better clarification, but also better lead time. I always feel like it boils down to like a middle management thing. But I feel like, don't do it. Of course they did. You know, Dan, you've always kind of, I feel like you're one of the people that understands what I try to say the most. Where...
This ship would fall apart without me.
I promise I'm not trying to be like an ass licker that's defending them, because I also answered Hey and said, I don't think I've ever said they did a good job. But I feel like it's important to be eye-opening to the other side as well, which I feel like many people do also forget. I think I just wanna set up a lethal. Right.
Fix it yourself.
Funny though, they seemingly have as the top arena players who stream so much like yourself, what arena needs the most. So they have sometimes, Chronix. Not always. First of all, based on resources, timelines, what the people are working on, and whether the community managers are prioritized on something else. They might not have time in the design process or the release process or the patch process or the coding process to get external input. There just might not be the time. But when there is the time, we have actually been asked before, and I have said this. Like, me and Red had a lot of feedback during the curated meta, for example. The thing is, it has to be way before.
Scabs versus Illiton.
I think that Hearthstone has a lot of working pieces.
I like my battles the way I like my food. Tough.
Doesn't matter, I mean, where you asked about the minion they released, so no, we're never privy to those things, Chronix. We're never privy to their, like, design decisions in advance and stuff like that, no. The truth is that they can't really do that because we are not employed by them.
My wool itches for war.
It's a very different thing, right, when it comes to, like, employment and contractual obligations and stuff.
Rock number 802.
English, please, then.
Welcome to the collection.
Because, first of all, I can say whatever the hell I want because there's nothing that binds me to doing a bad job. And then what are they going to do? Follow what I say blindly and then face the repercussions anyway if I'm the one that's wrong because they're the ones that are employed and that are working with the company, right? Like, there's a certain thing about... There's a certain thing about external, like if you've ever worked in any form of large company or office, doesn't even have to be game design. When it comes to external input, there usually is a lot of question marks associated with it. Like for example, where I used to work, we used to get some contractors sometimes, but holy crap, the process of figuring out what third parties to use, using internal mechanisms and standards of practice to figure out whether those contractors even meet your standards of practice, then meet with them, then choose one, then make a contract with them, then negotiate the contract with them, then go through legal and quality to get that contract agreed, then get it signed, then have them start working.
Watch your back.
For sure, then. And I think that's also something that they do. As in, vis-a-vis why they're not, how do you say, giga focused on the feedback. Hey Lyros. Yeah, there's a few adjusts apparently, based on last week. TLDR anyway. I'm in arena with a mage, 3 photon, 3 presence, 2 chrono, void artanis, but no colossus. Still good cards, but you want the payoff, huh? That's not what you're saying. However, from the vast majority of competitive PvP games, developers have asked players for VR and listen to them. This is the case where the games remain successful for a long period of time. Yeah, I do wish that being said, as in what I said, Chronix, I also agree with you that I wish they would also do more. Right? Screw you. I wish they would also do more. Sorry, a little thrown for a second. Give me a second. It ruined my train of thought there, Chronix. Okay, so that being said, also, right? I think that Hearthstone has become a much more casual game. It is focused more around the casual player that, in a joking way, as we say nowadays, plays on the toilet. I don't even know what they were asking, dude. Spamming in different languages, and I asked them speak in English. They were like, yes, and then animal, I don't know, whatever. You can also watch me on the toilet, exactly, Lucy. But I think Hearthstone has become more targeted towards that, like the casual. Yeah, but only because of the Templars, right, Pumpy? Agreed, Chronix, which is why it's sad, but also a reality that Arena is unfortunately a downstream mode, I call it. So design-wise, the processes are not geared towards it, but things are just called on to make it as best as they can, given resources targeted on not Arena and design targeted on not Arena. And that is why I'm hopeful for Underground Arena. Because it might create the semblance of individuality, if that makes sense. That's my biggest hope. That's my biggest hope. That's my biggest, like... Is not even dream is the word, I don't even know. What else did I miss? Probably grossly oversimplifying it, but honestly it seems like it would have pretty solid algorithmic balancing. People have spoken about that before, Nork. I don't know the answer to that, frankly. Nork, by the way.
More wishes? No way!
I bask in the twilight. I bask in the twilight.
I feel like it's been discussed way in the past. Maybe this is something that they're working on for Underground Arena, I don't know. So it's something simple, I would assume. But then again, I don't understand. Like, I have some basics of coding, but not the intricacies. And I do know for a fact that Hearthstone is quite spaghetti. And when I say spaghetti, I always mean... It's gone through a design process that wanted to create this kind of game, and then, after the game became successful, at first, for sure, right? They wanted to build on more things like Discover, yada yada, and every time they wanted to build on all of these things, not only did the devs leave without a proper handover, but new devs came in who had to build on that code without knowing that code, and that's probably happened about 4 to 5 times. So there are people that come in now, they look at a card that is exactly like, I know as a player that this card should work exactly like a card from 7 years ago, but this dev doesn't even know that that code exists. So creates code from scratch and then bugs out and works in a different way, interacting with a different card because they haven't used that same code. That's every IT company ever. Potentially, but that's what comes with a long-term game then, right? Yeah, and I feel like as higher management, at least, you're always pushed into this situation where the perfect solution is to recreate from scratch, theoretically, but not practically. Evening, Tullius.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
I have a question for you, hey.
Spirit, lend me your power.
I have a question for you, hey. Does the game really inspire you? Or does it just not?
Pleasure of force.
Yeah, so why would they use it then, hey? Cock W!
Lend me your power.
Ooh. Worth or not worth, chat? 1, 2 rather than just Dryad? Nah, surely just this for now.
Dream come true.
How am I going to beat Wisp, 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 Imbue Mage though? Let me guess, another Imbue. Maybe not for one turn. Next turn maybe? Oh, never mind. Public Trail. Flutterwing next turn. Have they only been top decking? Yeah, Giggle it's called. My mental sanity. I thought they were gonna play a different card, Panda and then Fluttering, but they top decked Treant, so... Kinda knocked me a new one, I guess you wanna say?
What should I order? Hear that sizzle? Dream big!
Flutter? Shield battery! Whoa, really? Oh, I guess they have full Colossus Protoss as well. Never mind. Is there something that's like cheap and deals 1 AoE, chat?
Well played.
Well played. Like F you, mate. I don't think you can get Whirlwind. I don't think you can get Whirlwind.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
Yeah, like this card is equal to what they're gonna. This is what I mean. Even Flame Strike, like, do I really want to spend 7 mana to deal with half their hero power? Should have taken damage anyway. I was telling Nexty this earlier. Wish I hit my chronos and stuff. Flutterwing now? So, Mother? Yes, Kyra, try exiting and restarting Battle.net.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Yeah, I guess, JT, but I'm now out of stuff, right? I didn't hit my Chronos or Templars. Photon cannon face or what? Shield battery. Photon cannon as well. Resonant. Have they played anything? Oh, random construct pylons into random 0 mana void ray. Cool, cool, cool. There's that. Oh, you're right. They played Mother Duck. Chrome.
Let me nurture your spirit.
Was that perfect detail, or did the animation just stop? And random dream card into life drinker. Aranidar.
I like my battles the way I like my food.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, I wasn't counting randomer, so I was just a little curious. So we always keep this. I think we can chuck this. I guess I could coin 3. This one's probably okay. Let's try something like this. Hamul Druid? Dude, I want to play Hamul Druid Night Scale. That's another one I want to play. Non-Hamul Druid. Okay. If they want to hero power this, I'm fine with that. I do hope I pick up a 3 or something though, because I want to coin this. Yeah, maybe I should have gone... That's the thing, I should have gone Burn from Zeph. Even at that early stage of the game, I should have gone Burn from Zeph. You were forced into a non-nature spell, Sabano. Oh, that sucks, dude. The game was a race. Yeah, but a race where their damage was also destroying my board. And that's my problem.
These are due back tomorrow.
I haven't been offered Hamul yet. I really want to try it, Sabano. I've seen some really good ones. I mean good ones. Good ones for Druid. Good ones for Druid. Alright, we still Chrono boost here. That's solid too, but let them get the free hero power and it's okay. I think as soon as we hit some Templar stuff, 7's really nice. Druid 7? Very nice, man. So we could Photon Shipwright Nightmare Fuel. Maybe they are a Hamul Druid, by the way. Isn't this better? Fine. We're doing it, chat.
This ship would fall apart without me.
It's fine. This is for you, chat, okay? Carry with Reborn ends it. Yeah, for me though, but I have Photon Cannon next day. Yeah, what's up?
Fix it yourself.
Okay. Like, how does a druid deal with this? I guess, if they have the 4 mana origami crane. Do I even want to guarantee this? I think we coin this.
Annihilation.
I need to take this kill and start pushing. The chrono boost now guarantees me double photon cannon is why I coined, which actually gets this down even sooner anyway. Right, so this is the plan. So now we do this, chat, and then we do this, right? And then we do this, see? And then we can just play this. And then we just carry our next turn, see?
Stand with me.
Those are some good results, though. Kyra. All face. What if they concede next year? Just hit them with the ups as they concede. So BM, this is you next day, not me. This is you.
I found a sea urchin.
Not anymore chaotic, although it might be an old deck that has it, I guess. You could have a crazy hunter. Going 8 is still good, Kyra, because hunter's in a bad spot.
You have won this day.
I need to make that cost more. I need to make the emote opponent redeem cost more.
Scabs versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
I like my battles the way I like my food.
Chad is trained in BM. Chat is trained in BM. Chat is trained in BM. The training from the fat Riddler. There's something about his hairline yesterday, Lysander.
Hold on. I'm getting inspired.
inspiration.
I could coin photon cannon into one too. I feel like that works. Because if they Dreadhound Handler, this kind of semi-ruins me, I almost want to say. Well, now we can just do this, it's okay.
This ship would fall apart without me.
I've seen it, Lysander. I watch a little Dreads in the evening. It's Jesty's command, no? Yeah, you can go into your settings, Kyra. You can change your name only like once every 3 months or so.
Hold on. I'm getting
But you can change your capitalization relatively often. And you can change it anytime you want, I think. I'm not exactly sure where, but you can go into your settings. Hey, fun face. Do I even care if they keep hero powering? I don't think I do, chat.
Well then, we have a problem.
Let them.
Anyone copy?
I just don't even care. Let them keep hero powering. Go for it. It's giving me more room to get to manas where chrono boosts and stuff. Just kill. Okay, now Rite of a Trustee is scary worry though. Very scary. Oh my, fun face. TMI? Only like 3, Harry. Nowadays anyway.
Rot number 802, welcome to the collection.
I feel like coining this isn't really that worth it. I don't feel as confident anymore here, but I was gonna say, as long as they don't have the Huskies. And the Huskies they do have. So let's see. I could coin Blink. Is that you, Kyra?
I'm getting inspiration.
You can't tell me up and down, but be a different person. No, you're Papa Marcelo.
Hold on. I'm getting inspiration.
I'm gonna risk this.
Annihilation.
Sweet. Because that gives me Reborn, full health, and enchantment, so it gets poison again. We got the Wind Fury here. I've tried everything, Black Mouse. Yeah, at least you were up last week though, Hanga. Uh-oh, brother. I think you might be dead, brother.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
That's what I wanted.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Later, it's good. Marcello. Yeah, Marcello. Then, Papa Marcello.
A gross treat as sweet as me.
I don't know, I feel like we might just have this, right? They tried to do the suck, but the suck come back to the... No. No way. Did they just... Did they just... Do I have defense? Time's up! Let's do this!
Let's do this.
Tu dici Marcello, you say Marcello? Staremo a vedere. We will... We are going to see, I guess it means. I think.
Now, leaves a bad taste in your
Lot
mouth.
number 802, welcome to the collection.
What? The person I banned was spewing profanities in chat. What are you talking about? Go for it, Marcello. Go for it. Have a good one. Oh, you mean the one from this morning, Sev? I thought you meant this one. Because you guys don't see them, by the way. Like, you guys may think they just asked something and then said something slightly offensive. But what most of you guys don't see is how many offensive things got caught by the mod before you saw the stuff that you saw. Usually the things that you see are the things that are, it's like their fifth try to come through the auto mod, right? So, the first they were spamming, I don't know, was it Georgian? Because they asked if I'm Georgian, so I guess it was Georgian. Does Georgian use Cyrillic? I don't know, but it was very, very offensive, let's put it that way. After realizing that Automod caught it and having to translate it. Me? Of course I can. Willpower. I'm the broadcaster.
For Artanis.
Yeah, exactly, Willpower. I saw them all. That's why they didn't come through the chat. I didn't accept them. Oh, jeez. So close to being good. So what am I doing? Photon cannon? Raptor, I guess? Feels bad. I could just plated Beetle. Probably better to do this though. It's also better for a scene, right? No, it wasn't Cyrillic. I don't know, Parody. Well, how to read it, dude? I don't even know what the hell you're saying. I have to take the extra damage. But please be careful what you say in chat. I have no idea what you're saying. So, I guess it wasn't Georgian then. Oh, Automo tells me it was Russian. Here's the mother duck. So 1, 2, photon cannon, 3, 4. Can my deck even get an activate Cena? Let's be honest. 13? I'm not sure it can. Hey, Mozgo Zdarova.
You wanna read a book?
That's a little slow, that's fine. I think I need to dubious to cycle. We have more than 13 minions, are you sure? Spell, 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 minion. Spell, 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 spell. Looks like one, Ivanovich. I don't know what you're talking about. Do I Dark Templar Void Ray one of these? I guess. Because Void Ray dubious, ain't it?
I bask in the twilight. Annihilation
Yeah, you think my opponent is gonna live that long? Hango, tell him. No. Okay. Can you even count? There's no way though. There's no way. There's no way. 4? There's no way. There's no way.
darkness descend. I bask in the twilight.
The merging is annihilation commencing. Overwhelming.
No, they've already used all their chalices. I mean, I don't know if they have more, but they've used the 3 of the one we saw. Random photon from the same one. Three, 6, 7. I mean, Rogue isn't a bad class. The thing is, I'm facing all these Giga Mages.
Inspiration.
Do I just do it without the combo is what I'm thinking, Ivanovich? Because I still can't play Templar. But maybe an Arcanite Crystal? Ah.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Synchronizing.
Dude, 10 left, dude! 10! 10! I need Zeph.
Follow the flutterwings.
Follow the fluttering spirit, run me your power. Pew, 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 pew. Zeph. Nice.
This ship would fall apart without me.
Burn that bitch.
will be a little boring.
Carrion, more grey.
But I do want an imbue mage for YouTube, so we'll do 1, go 12, and make a YouTube run.
I like my battles the way I like my food. Tough.
Mr. Original, such an Elmo name. Can I say, by the way, I love that this lights up during the mulligan. I don't know why, it pleases me. Save the one first. I'm fine with if they hero power. That's already done its job to me, especially when I have draw and card advantage doesn't matter as much. Hey, thank you, I Love Puck, for the 5 months prime. Cheers, man. Welcome to the stream. Hello? Come on, not this way. There you go. Welcome, welcome. I'm playing this because I want to coin Chrono. I feel like this is actually sturdier, I feel, than this, and if I can draw the ship right, might just thin out my deck a little more. I haven't seen assimilating in a hot minute. I mean, I'm just 100% going face, right? I don't care. What are they gonna do? Trade and hero power? Yeah, I would say 99% of the time I watch arena streamers. I usually have Twitch running when I'm in the house doing something. Sometimes I mute if I need to focus a little more, but I usually have something running in that sense.
This ship would fall apart without me.
So usually it's time stuff, right? Like on my day off, I watch maybe Mufandi and Gecko. In the morning, I always catch a little bit of Red. So Red's like, I know I'm having my breakfast and putting up all the stream stuff to prepare for the day, reading my emails, yada yada, replying to some things. And in the evening, usually it's Greg or Dreads. And those usually end up staying on the longest because they're all my evening. But if it's a YouTube editing day, I don't mind. I would leave them on if I'm doing thumbnails or all of that stuff. But if I'm editing the video itself, then yeah, I need a little more focus. I need to listen, so I can't listen to both at the same time.
This ship would fall apart without me.
For Artanis.
Alright, we'll do this. I wouldn't normally trade, but this is very clean. It does, Kink. Yeah, thanks for replying, guys. Even if I don't play Hearthstone some months, I do watch Hearthstone Arena streams, always chill and nice vibes. I actually think Arena streamers, I mean, they all have their own different vibes, right? So, to each their own. People like different things for sure. But I think beneath it all, right, behind it all, I genuinely think that they are all good streamers and nice people.
For Artanis.
Truly. Some people put in a little toxic character. Some people are a little chiller. Some people are more vibing with the music. But all of them, I would say me included, I guess, but I'll teach their own again. They don't do what I see a lot of, again, now I have obviously some bias towards arena streamers in the sense that I watch them a lot more. But this might be the reason in the first place. The little bit of BG or standard I've watched, some of them are very good, especially the most successful ones like an RDU or a Tice or something. But there's a lot of ones that are very the opposite of what like arena streamers do. Very, I'm playing and there's no chat. Sometimes chat gets a little quiet here, especially after the first 4 hours, for example, and it drains me much faster, for sure. I always feel bad, like I'm just not delivering something well, but then sometimes I go somewhere else, and that's exactly what a fast chat is for some people, I don't know. Am I Dark Templaring this? Maybe. Yeah, sometimes I get into my own head, for sure. Canny, but still. Hey, I got it, Paula. Thank you for the follow. But you just get into your own head naturally. Like, for example, 2 days ago, when the day after the front page, I was so tired, I was actually pushing to stay awake and constantly thinking about whether it's coming across or not. It didn't actually come across so much because I was editing the Death Knight video. But I was really tired. It was a full week of not sleeping so well, very, very long streams for the expansion. And then the front page thing, and then the doctor's appointment. Oh yeah, for sure, then for sure. You get in your own head though. Hematurge for 5 out of 6. Okay. I assume they can't deal with this. Again, I could Chrono, burn a card, and play a Templar. But if I whiff, I'll cry. So how about...
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Who comes there? Have you filled out the paperwork?
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
And we just attacked. I think it was the parallel thing, kinda, you know. I don't really want to get into it, but you know my stance, the whole... I don't like it when people jump the gun because of what it is, but also a lot of it is that kind of thing, so... I don't know about this one particular, so no further comment. Yeah, Raw is great, especially with Wind Fury Double Reborn here. The idea also knowing I can Chrono, and very likely get close towards the Double Templar. Chrono can hit Chrono first of all, but Chrono can also hit Blink. I think we should be able to end this here. Dude, I also said I would never do that. For me, if there's no use case, it's always a rug pull. Even if they don't pull the rug, metaphorically speaking.
Be swift.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Such unique markings.
Such unique markings. Not at all, Nork.
Scabs versus Lazul.
Where will fate take us?
I like my battles the way I like my food. Tough.
There, it's Mystery Ball Lazul, Kenny. I've also beat some mages though, Ranidar. Just not the perfect curve 7 imbue ones whilst I draw poorly. I used to have a bath when I was a child, but I kind of stopped then. Interesting. I think I just go swarthy. Post Hotfix Demon Hunter draft.
My petal and sword.
Very aggressive and not too bad though, Dieta. I mean, it isn't the Demon Hunter that I'm normally seeing, you know what I mean? But, like, it's much weaker, but kind of surprising how aggressive this list is.
Work out those knots.
For Artanis.
Burnt up bear.
But yeah, looks like all that crap's gone, huh, Dieta?
Elune, bring guidance.
Yo! My minions! Chat, my minions! Chat, my minions!
Rod number 802.
I'll keep that last swing now. It does look very aggressive with some cycle, Dieta, and the ball hog's still very good, right? But
Follow the flutter wings.
yeah, going down very quick.
Shall not meet the fate of our
I bask in the twilight.
It was your destiny.
Did they hit me with an extra emote? Was there an emote bubble there behind the thing?
Scabs versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
I like my battles the way I like my food. Tough.
Alright. Maybe I can put this up on YouTube anyway, because I really need a run. That way I can do some editing today as well. I need a run for Sundays, I have none. I can call it. They need to ban these StarCraft cards. I was going to strip, right? But I've just been posting, well, mostly what Death Knight I posted, and Oh damn. I didn't want double Templar, it's actually a little annoying. I posted what? A couple rogues and a couple death knights and a mage, I guess. They've gone 1 and 3 by the way, but this feels clean. The question is whether I trade here, and I think I do. So where's into Nova? But my hand looks like I need to stall a little bit and try and set up like a dubious. So maybe it's a 2-3 into dubious. Maybe it's a 1 dubious, if that's the best they can do anyway. Next turn, maybe double 3. We're not pressuring them as much as I would have wanted to. They can play a 6 here, right? Targeted 6? Sensory? Oh, fun, huh? First can be less as well. That's fine. So that tells me they probably don't have AoE the way they're playing here. Frankly. Charge Mukla. Thanks for the follow, Orc Zerk. With a Dark Templar in hand, I'll take it. With a Dark Templar in hand, I'll take it. Scuffly, they did hit Nova. Little annoying.
We have a problem.
Alright, cheers for the follow, Demon Box. Well, this wants to go face. Probably want to Arcanite. How badly do I want to kill this because Draenei could give them a Skara? They would have...
What should I order?
Maybe they just don't care about it, like they don't have a Draenei. I was tempted to blink, by the way. And they did have it. They did have it. I need to drop them down to 10, and they're at 19 right now.
Who comes there?
Burnt up bits! Burnt up bits!
Set sail for sail! What a steal!
Burnt up bits!
What a steal!
Let's get them off board because of the Artaz hero power. They're 51, thank you for the follow. My opponent just decided to go all face, float 7 mana, not launch a starship with Arcanine when I had 13 damage on board. They were at 19. You sang when Depth's life form, Wind Fury to kill them.
The roots led this truth.
Classic Ivanovich. So they are now at 16. We need to drop them to 10. We said, yes, 10. 10. 10. 10. What about Dark Templar? Force them to figure out how the hell to kill it.
I bask in the twilight.
Fix it yourself.
Yeah, we could do that as backup. Let's do this first. See how they kill this. 11 from hand with dagger. 3-2 surviving is lethal. 5-3 surviving is lethal.
We are the voice of light.
Lethal? Always? 8, 9, 11.
I bask in the twilight.
You are unbound.
Fix it yourself. Your mouth.
Let's see what they have. Protoss, imbue, Protoss! What a surprise. Alright, final boss!
Scum versus Valera.
My own.
I like my battles the way I like my food.
No, saying all their dark gift classes. Ban these StarCraft cards! If you're watching on YouTube, I can tell you. This is the surprise. This is the surprise, chat. I can tell you. A patch just came out to hopefully reduce the offering rate of these Protoss cards. Unfortunately, Imbue Mage will reign supreme, but let's ignore that. And let's try and go 12. I want to coin. I could coin bargain. Coin bargain into 1-2. Yeah, I drafted this run before the patch. The patch might not even be fully out yet, actually. Sometimes could even take 3 hours. Dude, I could also Space Drug bargain. Dude, I could Raptor. Wait, what about Raptor, Space Collector, Coin bargain? No, certain nameplate. Exclamation mark patch MC.
Rock number 802, welcome to the collection.
Because I could always just start doing the chrono stuff later, right? Just a lot here, right? Mage is always good in arena health because its toolkit is just its toolkit for Hearthstone draft is just very punishing for other classes whilst being very proactive. I'm a little surprised, but ooh, they go for the trade there. So do I even protect the poison? How about this? I mean... Well, are you telling me you had no Templar, no nothing? We had Starship? Maybe, Bumpy? I'm pretty sure it wasn't jank, is the thing, right? Rogue needs an ultimate pop-off, I wanna call it. Otherwise it just doesn't really work. Like, I had an Exodar Starship Rogue, that went 12. I mean, it was mostly tempo anyway, but... So the only thing I want to do now is just set up as fast as I can an Archon Lethal, because that's what they're doing. They have no reductions yet, but they probably have the pieces. Same here. They're going for the 50-50. Oh, they're going for that 50-50. They miss. Oh, geez, Brownie. That's one of those where it should, I think, be summon order. So, technically, your rag should trigger first or whatever. I just don't care if I burn a card, correct? I had lethal?
For Artanis.
Right up, bats. Right up, bats.
Next turn. So next I can go 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 with the dagger. That's why I swung. Yeah, Shenki. Yeah. Still, though, I'd rather go for the blink there rather than... just in case. They could always heal or something, you know? Well, this was actually like a literal Protoss game. A literal Protoss game. I think people like 12-win rogues though, and I really needed the 12, so... there we go. Set up. Make sure we are there right. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was a race. We both realized it was a race, but my card good. I drew well in that game. We basically lost to Giga Imbue mages whilst we also drew poorly. But I'll put this up on YouTube anyway. I would normally not, but if you're watching this on YouTube, I want to say I am struggling this meta. I think since I started my YouTube channel, this might be the meta I've most struggled in. I am struggling with everything, so excuse me, I'm not posting 12 wins with every class, as I normally would in other metas, but I'll try and get some high win runs and still some fun ones. This one is a showcase of why up until last Tuesday, we all wanted StarCraft to stop shining so much and, you know, kind of give us a breather in Arena. This is the deck. That is exactly why. MVP, Protoss package. Not even a doubt. In this deck, 100%. Double Void, triple Chrono, triple Templar, triple Photon. It was the consistency of mulliganing towards Chrono boosts and the draw, the consistency of Chrono boost hitting you more Chrono boosts that then hit you the Photons and the Blinks and then trying to get the Archon ASAP, and the ability to even snowball earlier with things like Dreambound until they deal with the board, but whilst they're dealing with the board, bam, Archon. Deck had a very strong Protoss package, and Zeph kind of pulled its own weight as well, actually, right, Zeph? Zeph did some nice things. YouTube, happy Sunday. Tell me your thoughts about the StarCraft stuff in the comments down below, but know that as of the time of recording this run, which is 28th, Friday, they have just released a patch that is going live as we speak, that is intended to hit some of the Protoss packages. Unfortunately, it does mean those mages that we lost to, those will probably start to shine more, but for each end there is a new beginning, and the new beginning is your subscription to Dose of Coffee on YouTube.